Thank you so much for joining me on my program once again. I appreciate you wherever you're connecting from. If you are joining me from Africa, from Asia, from Europe, from America, or from Australia, I thank you very much for your contributions on the channel. I read your comments at all time and I really appreciate your comments. It encourages me. I must tell you that I learn a lot from your comments. Each comment you have dropped there is very important to me. Please comment each time you watch the video and give a thumbs up to the video. I will learn a lot from you. You learn from me. I continue to bring you information and details on the situation of that contraction. We continue to put our heads together to tell our stories so that people do not hijack our story. We will tell our stories the way it is, the truth and nothing but the truth. That is what we are doing. And today, we have come once again to bring information to your doorstep as we speak. As we speak, a lot of people are losing their life in the southern part of Nigeria from the hand of the military, the Nigerian military. We all know that the Nigerian military is a terrorist organization, an organization that kills their own. We have seen a lot of testimony from people who served in the military before that a fully military man will turn back and shoot you at your head when you're fighting against the terrorists. And these are the people that have been exported to the southeastern part of Nigeria now to take life. As we speak, so many people are losing their life in the southeastern part of Nigeria. Nigerian government are attacking the southeastern part of Nigeria, the Biafrans, with jet fighter all over. A lot of people are missing. So many have been abducted. They take them to unknown places. Many people, they kill them and pour them acid so that you cannot recognize them. A lot of people are missing as we speak. This is what is going on in southeastern part of Nigeria. But the press is not saying anything about it. The world is not covering it. The international media is not saying anything about it. We have the United Nations in Nigeria. We have the EU in Nigeria. We have the US. We have the UK embassies in Nigeria. They are saying nothing. Instead, they are colluding with these terrorists. They've just kept silent as if nothing is happening in that with the contraption. But we will not be quiet. We will continue to speak. One day, somehow, somebody will hear our voice. A lot of people are losing their life. Biafra is facing another genocide as we speak. The Fulanis are trying everything possible to wipe us away from the surface of the earth. But they cannot succeed. They cannot succeed. They were not the ones that created us. God created us and gave us that location. God created us and gave us the southeastern region, the old southeastern region, for us to stay. And nobody can take us away from there. It doesn't matter what they do. It doesn't matter how they operate. They will never succeed. They will never succeed. They have been trying everything possible to rewrite the history of that very country called Nigeria. That is why they even took away history from their curriculum. They took away history. Who does that? Who does that? What meaningful person will do that? Take away history from your study. History that you know that is a place that we will learn a lot. A place that will learn the origin of that country and what happens. A place that you will learn a lot of lessons. Because of lack of history in Nigeria, that is why they celebrate monsters. They celebrate criminals in Nigeria. You see them writing names for criminals in important places, celebrating them as heroes. Because the younger generation that are coming up do not know the story of these people. So many of them who you are celebrating, even the people that have their head in your money you are spending, they are all criminals. They are all war criminals. They must have committed genocide in one time or the other. These are not people you need to celebrate. But they took away history from you so that you cannot be able to know the right thing. They tried as much as possible to rewrite the history at any given time. Rewriting history. Changing the history of people at any time. You see just recently, somebody from LL, from Ikwere, trying to tell me that he is from Edo State. Somebody from Ikwere going to trace his origin from Edo State. Leaving his own brother, the Igbos, whom you speak the same language. You speak the same language, you do everything the same. But yet, you are bold to come and deny your own origin. That is what history has done to Nigeria. So many people are in denial. You see somebody in Niger Delta denying his own identity, whom he is. simply because he was given a name, Niger Delta. You see somebody, they just call him Delta Igbo. You tell him, are you Igbo? He will tell you, I'm not Igbo, I'm Delta Igbo. Just imagine such kind of mentality. They deny the people their history. Somebody will tell you, what tribe are you? He said Delta Igbo. That he's not Igbo. So why are you including Igbo in the Delta? Why are you including Igbo in the Delta? Happens all over. The same thing, you go to Yoruba land, they have created that same demarcation also. A lot of divisions among the people. Unnecessary divisions, creating divisions and not, making people not to know their history or where they belong. They wouldn't allow us to know the history. They wouldn't allow us to make inquiry. They wouldn't allow us to see things the way it is. Peddling their lies from all corners, all nooks and corners, peddling their lies. Peddling lies everywhere. That's why a northerner will come out to tell you that the oil in Niger Delta belongs to Jigawa. The oil in Niger Delta belongs to Jigawa. A governor will come out and tell you that a Fulani man in Niger Delta is a Niger Delta. That a Fulani man in Soso place is from in Igbo land is an Igbo Fulani. A Fulani in Niger Delta is a Niger Delta. The Fulani don't have identity. These are the kind of mentality they are putting on people, destroying history before your very own eyes. Destroying history. Now they are now forcing Fulanis upon everybody, trying to take land from every state, trying to take land from every state to create a Fulani colony, claiming that Fulanis are everywhere. How can you call somebody from the southeastern part of Nigeria a Fulani? Destroying history. Destroying history, not allowing you to know the true history of that very country, how even the history of how it was formed. They don't want to talk about it. The history about the Civil War, how they killed more than 5 million Igbos, how they starved innocent children and mothers to death, how the war came about. They don't want to talk about it. They don't want to hear it. They don't want us to speak about it. They just want us to be silent and continue to endure everything that is happening. But unfortunately, it can never be business as usual. I always tell you, there is a new dawn that is around. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has done a great sensitization. Everybody in that very contraption called Nigeria is awake. More especially the southeastern part of Nigeria. Even the northerners, they are awake. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has woken them up. Has woken them from their laziness. So many of them have known the truth. But because of their religion or whatever, they continue to protect their own area, continue to speak lies. But in the southern part of Nigeria, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have done a great work of awakening. They are all awake. And there is no way you can change the history anymore. There's no way you can change the history. You can never change the history. It doesn't matter how you try. You see, in the recent video I saw, somebody came out, somebody from the northern part of Nigeria came out. He was claiming that every refinery that was built in Nigeria was built with the money from the Granite Pyramid. That for that, they were the one that sponsored the oil booming that we are talking about in Nigeria. And for that, they have every right in the oil. And the federal government should establish something like NNDC for them. As they are giving allocation to NNDC, the Niger Delta, they should give the northern people also. Because they were the people that built the refineries. What a lie. What they are propagating all this lie, and people are watching. Watch the video and see what the clueless man is talking on the video.
We were called parasites. Today we are declaring that we, the Northerners, are the economic heart of Nigeria, and nobody can address us as parasites. We are the economic heart of Nigeria. The oil that is so being busted on today was discovered, harnessed, and the refineries were constructed with the northern Nigerian sweat, with the northern Nigerian economy, with the northern Nigerian money. The money of granite, pyramid, and cotton was the one that was used to research, discover, and build the refineries that are some other part of Nigeria are claimed to be their own personal property. If that is the case, we also deserve, just like NNDC and Niger Delta Ministry, there should be a northern development ministry that should also be given the same amount of money that is given to NNDC, because our money was the money that was used to develop the oil. That's number one. Number two, those that got education, early education from the south, southwest, and southeast, got those education from the northern economy, from our own money, from the northern sweat. And by the grace of God today, the northern Nigeria also, even if you are boosting of oil, has been discovered in Bodeje village within Gombe, Bauchi, and Taraba along the Chad Basin. And that was why those people are instigating the Boko Haram, so that there will be no peace in that area for us to be able to harness the oil and others that were discovered within that area. We have a deposit of gold in Birningwari that is more than the deposit of gold in South Africa and Ghana. And that was why we are having the banditry also in Birningwari axis, so that we will not be allowed to harness it. Same goes to Zamfara, and that's why we are having the banditry within that axis. So we are saying enough is enough. If we will continue to coexist in Nigeria as Nigerians, the northerners are ready to do that. That was why we have been accommodating. Today, the number of our people that are being killed and the property being destroyed in the south, southwest, and southeast, in Kano and Kaduna alone, the number of Igbos and Yorubas that are resident in Kano and Kaduna alone are far greater than the number of northerners that reside in the entire south, southwest, and southeast. Also, the billions of investment of Yorubas and Igbos that is in Kaduna and Kano alone is far greater than the investment of the entire northerners in the south, southwest, and southeast. If you remove Bua and Dangote, those are international businessmen. So, if you think you will continue to destroy the life and properties of our people resident in your area, what if we decide to retaliate what you are doing? Who is going to be the loser? How much of investment do we have in the East? All our people that are in the East are either tomato sellers, wheelbarrow pushers, Okada riders, suya makers, shoe shiner, fingernail cutter. Those are the northerners mostly resident in the south, southwest, and southeast. But if you go to Kaduna and Kano and other part of northern Nigeria, an Igbo man owns a personal house with CFO. He owns a skyrocketed building that he's even renting out to even northerners themselves. You go to the remotest village, you find him having a farm of his own, his personal farmland. You don't have any northerner that owns a house in the south, southwest, or southeast. So we are saying we are ready to coexist as Nigerians. But if you think you don't want it that way, then the north is ready to be separated from the south. In fact, we have more than enough to take care of ourselves and to make northern Nigeria greater. And while you are calling for Odua Republic and calling for Biafra, we in the north will remain as Nigerians. Northern Nigeria will remain as Nigeria because we are true Nigerians. So with this, we are passing this message to the federal government, to the eastern and western state governors, that every northerner that has been killed, every property of any northerner that has been destroyed, we are saying that the government of those states, that those incidents happen, must pay our people. You must pay compensation. We will no longer tolerate the killing of our people. We will no longer tolerate the destruction of properties of our people anymore. If not, we have done it in the past, we will do it again. We don't want to do it. So we are passing a word of warning. They said a word is enough for the wise. I repeat, compensation must be paid for every penny, for every dime that has been lost by a northerner. Be him a Fulani man, be him a Hausa man, be him a TV man, be him an Arago man, or any other tribe that is in the north, that any of his property or life has been destroyed. The state governors will be responsible, and they must pay us. If they don't, they should not blame us for whatever action we will take. We are passing a word of warning, and we are giving a 30 days ultimatum. From today, we are giving those state governors 30 days within which we are expecting them to act.
After listening to these people, you can see that these people do not want peace, neither do they want to make amends. They are planning everything possible to change history. Even the groundnut pyramid they are talking about is a fraud. There was never any groundnut pyramid anywhere. There was never truly any groundnut pyramid anywhere in the north. It wasn't true. It was a fallacy. There was never any. Whatever development you saw in Nigeria was done by the southern part of Nigeria from the origin. Money that was gotten from the cocoa, money that was gotten from the palm oil in the southeastern part of Nigeria. Even during that very particular time that we are talking, during that very time after the independence, the economy of the southeastern part of Nigeria was excellent. It was the highest in the world. It was growing at a very high speed. Everything that was built in Nigeria, so-called Nigeria, was done by the southern part of Nigeria. North has never been a contributor in any way, in any manner. They have never been a contributor. They have never been. That is why when they wanted to move away from that very contraption, when they wanted to move away from that contraption after they did their so-called counter coup, Britain advised them and told them that you cannot survive on your own. You can't survive on your own. You better stick to these people. And they made a U-turn and came back and stayed in one Nigeria. But today, when you hear people talking about referendum or the southeastern part of Nigeria want to move out of Nigeria, you would think they were the first people that said it, or they were the first people that started it. They were not. They were not the first people to ask for out from this very contraption. They were not the first people. In fact, they were the people holding the one Nigeria out. But today, what do we see? What do we hear? It can never be business as usual. It is all over. It is all over. It doesn't matter what anybody say. It is all over. It is all over. Nigeria cannot stand. It has ended. It is time for you to begin to dialogue with your own area. If you are from Southeastern region, old Southeastern region, begin to march on with Biafra. Hold Biafra with the whole strength you have. If you are from the southwestern part of Nigeria, a Yoruba, hold your Duduwa with all your strength. The middle belt, hold your middle belt region. That is the only way we can survive. Let us unite in our regions. Fight this battle. Take the referendum and bring our freedom back. After getting our freedom, then we can decide on what we want to be. We can be different nations on our own. We can still relate as friends. We can still do business together. We can still intermarry. We can do a lot of things together. After all, we move to foreign lands and we own land. We do business. We have friends all over the world. So what will stop us to having friends after this disintegration? It cannot stop us from being friends. It can't stop us from getting married. Stop peddling all these lies. Stop following all these lies that people are telling you that after you break up, you can never have any association again. We still associate with each other and do things. But we will have a boundary. Have a legitimate constitution. Each place you go, you know what they are practicing and you obey it to the last. It is important that we all go back to our zone, our region. That is the only thing we are asking for. Referendum. Referendum is the only solution to this very problem. Give Nigerians referendum to save life. Referendum to have peace. Referendum to secure the people. That is the only way to go. There is nothing more. May Chukwu Okeabiama continue to guide and protect all of us and give us the light, give us the life for us to see the victory that we are looking forward to. Thank you so much for watching and remember blessed. Don't forget to subscribe. Click the notification bell so you're notified on the next video. Thank you and remember blessed. Bye-bye. Share with your neighbor.